Americans were to say, nope, it would still be getting dark out sooner, right? Because it does that. And like summer is longer days, winter is like longer nights. So it would still technically be getting darker sooner.
Yeah, but we kind of speed up the process with the daylight saving time. It'll just naturally get darker earlier. As we saw, early September, it started getting a little, in the summer it gets dark around 8:30, 9-ish. Right. And around September, about 7 o'clock, it starts getting dark and so on and so on.
Yeah. Shay said we need to be like Arizona and not even acknowledge it. Right. I have a friend who lives in Arizona. He ain't got to worry about this nonsense.
I know you look at places like Arizona. I think Hawaii is the same. They don't do daylight saving time. They're fine.
Look at how happy Hawaiians are.
Yeah. They're literally the happiest state in the country. I mean, I guess
$10 gallons of milk.
Yeah. But it takes the edge off when you're lying on a nice warm beach looking at blue water. Yeah. And some hot Hawaiian babes walking by. Yeah, brah. No, don't meet. No, meet in the middle. No.
30 minutes. No, if you're going to do that, just throw the whole thing away. Cheese Danish said, I think there's one part of Indiana or Illinois. That is right. I think it's Indiana. There's not even all of Indiana, but just a part of Indiana that doesn't do it.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Weird.
I don't get it. I just don't see why it's necessary. I haven't seen any really valid reasons for why we still, subscribe to daylight saving time. It's annoying, and get rid of it.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's got to affect other people's kids and lives too. I mean, it's not just us, right?
I think daylight savings time is like the ringing the alarm for seasonal affective disorder. Like that's when everybody who has depression during the winter is like, it's time.
You know what?
It's time to lose all motivation and will to do anything.
I had a theory on why anybody's done anything about daylight savings time. And I think it's that one thing in Congress that when the new people come in, they say like, I'm going to get rid of daylight savings time. And they're like, you're officially a congressman now. And you thought you were going to help get rid of daylight savings time. Yeah. Or they say to kind of, what's the initialization?
When you introduce a bill?
Like in a frat, when you
haze. Initiation.
Yeah, initiation. Hazing. Yeah. So the initiations, they come in like, yeah, daylight savings time, I get rid of it. And the other senior senators are like, yeah, okay, draw up that bill, and I will sign on to it for you. And they go through the work of drawing it up, hand it over to them. They're like, ha, you idiot. You and about 400 other new senators tried this. Rips it up.
Well, I guess farmers did not like daylight savings time. They were against daylight savings time because spring forward meant that losing an hour of light in the morning meant they had to rush to get their crops to the market. And so they actually ended up not liking daylight savings time. But for some reason, it just kind of got associated with them. So
it used to save energy and make better use of daylight. First used in 1908. The long summer evenings, daylight savings time is the practice of setting the clocks. That doesn't really help me out. But
Judy said she's the opposite. She gets seasonal depression in the late spring, early summer. I love the winter and the cold and the darkness. You might be an anomaly. I don't think I've ever heard anybody like that.
I've never heard of that either.
And Shay said the least states that have it could do is legalize pot so it takes the sting out and everyone can just get stoned and sleep through it. Yeah, we got daylight savings time. We better legalize weed, God damn it.
I know, right? Just get rid of it. I don't know why this is even a debate. It's almost like if somebody in Congress brought it up, everybody else in the congressional body be like, oh, yeah, we should do something about that. Duh.
It'd be it'd be a simple fix.
They write up the bill on Monday, and by Tuesday afternoon, it's passed. Done.
And then all the Democrats and Republicans go on a group vacation and they stop sucking so hard. That's what it is. If we fix daylight savings time, pretty much everything else would stop sucking so hard.
I bet if you wanted to run for Congress and your platform was just, I'm going to get rid of this daylight saving time crap, you would probably do well.
Yeah, you were like, I want to light every 300th person on fire, but no daylight savings time. People are like, well, I mean, Joe would be the 300th on fire. No one even fucking likes him. So let's do it. Yeah.
You'd be like, I want abortions to be legal. In fact, I want to have rabid dogs take care of the abortions. But I'm going to get rid of daylight savings time. Like, yay!
And we're bringing back cheddar biscuits at Red Lobster. Unlimited, bitch. That's how you get Americans on your side.
Leisha said it's probably our wonderful governor that's against it.
Kimberly's against everything.
She seems to be in, I don't want to get political, but it does seem like she's against a lot of common sense stuff that most people agree on.
Yeah. Judy said she's allergic to everything. Pollen, corn pollen, and a lot of plants. So she loves winter because everything is dead.
That's the best sentence ever. I love blank because everything is dead.
Judy wakes up in the winter and just goes, it's a great day for things to be dead.
I know.
Then summer comes and she's like, the light.
Fucking light. No, and I think it's a testament to daylight savings. And then I think we'll get off the daylight savings kick. But I woke up this morning. I felt great. Like I felt rested and, went out and did the walk in the driveway and then came down, did some voice work stuff. And, was getting along with everybody in the morning. And then by mid school, 10 a.m., I just started to dive,
Mm-hmm.
Just like, oh God, fuck me. I just so pissed and
It's like the morning started too good. Like you were too productive and then you had no good energy left for like you gave it all away in the morning.
Yeah, I peaked too early, right?
Yeah. That's why I purposely wake up every day in a bad mood. Just so I can conserve some of that like energy that I have left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always wake up in a bad mood because then it can just go up from there.
So moving on to more serious matters.
Yes.
This Travis Scott Astroworld concert.
Bitch. If you don't know, a little lowdown, Travis Scott is a rapper. He had this music festival called Astroworld, and there were other artists that performed. I'm pretty sure Drake was one. And 8 people died at this music festival because they were all like rushing the crowd and the stage and everything. 14, 16, 2 were 21, 2 were 23, and 1 was 27 years old.
16-year-old?
And a 14-year-old.
Oh, wow.
And they were literally trampled to death at this. It's like Black Friday, but with more drugs. And there's a video up on Reddit that I linked in our show sheet, Moose, for you to pull up.
Oh.
And then here's the other thing. So 50,000 people went to this. And once Travis Scott started rapping, everything kind of broke loose. All of the 50,000 people ran to the front and they are just like, imagine a wall of death.
Yeah.
But 50,000 people. Live Nation came out and issued a statement. Travis Scott is now paying for all of the people's funerals. And this one woman who went said she actually started screaming for help while she was in the crowd because she could not breathe. And people went berserk. They were literally carrying out, Moose, dead bodies.
Yeah. I saw
from the crowd, if you can imagine.
I saw the video somebody took of this one girl going up to the camera guy stand and like yelling at him like, there's a dead person down there. You need to stop this now. And the camera guy was kind of looking like, I can't do anything. I can't
do anything.
I'm just a camera guy. Here's a video from the Reddit.
Like they are trampling over people. There's clearly people out there that are getting stepped on.
And that was just getting into the venue, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can hear people screaming.
Is that where that's not where they died. It was during the concert, right?
I think some died Yeah, Cheese Danish said even people without tickets went in because how are you going to stop this? How are you going to stop getting bum rushed by thousands and thousands of people? It is absolutely nuts.
Where's the goddamn security?
Exactly.
I don't see any like, event staff yellow shirts anywhere here.
Nothing. And one of the patients, one of the people who ended up going to the hospital was as young as 10 years old, critical condition. But like, did you go with a parent? Because I cannot imagine as a parent taking a 10-year-old to a music festival. Like, if you were to take Evie to a music festival right now, would you do it? A music, not a concert, a music festival.
I don't know. She's kind of at that age where she could probably go, and with us with her, she'd be fine. I don't know. Yeah. I just don't know.
And there were incidents of Narcan. Narcan got administered, but there were a lot of people who were getting like pricked with needles.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like, getting injected with drugs. There were a couple security officers who passed out because they were getting pricked in the neck with different drugs. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I think She's Danish says he's going to call shenanigans on the wife claim they had no idea it was that bad until the press release. He's calling bullshit on that. I don't know, because I've been on stage at a lot of these things, and at night, you can't see much of anything when you're on stage. Yeah. You see maybe the front 3, 4, 6 rows. And it's hard. I would imagine it's hard, especially with the music going in your ear, not being able to see too well on stage. It'd be hard to tell what's just like, people enjoying it, going after it, and what is like people are dying. I don't know if you can make that, distinction at that vantage point.
Well, and Travis Scott stopped the show at least 3 times. So the performer stopped and asked for help. We need to get people out of here, kind of a thing. And, as soon as the situation got to the point where it was overwhelming, cops and everybody stepped in. But by that point, it's too late. This one girl said she saw a girl lying on the floor near her, and they had random people doing CPR for 20 minutes until, cops were able to get to her. So that shit is wild. It is absolutely nuts.
Here's something about Travis Scott spitting on somebody.
Straight from Mexico, call it Fontana. Yeah, she smoked that. Swear to God, we go around, but let's go. Into disrespect. Straight from Mexico, call it Fontana. Come here, bitch.
Oh, God damn it.
Get that motherfucker, get him. You tried to take my shoe? You want to be a thief? Fuck him up.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
That doesn't really help. You've got millions of dollars. Like, your shoe, you're fine.
Yeah, you've got plenty of money. You're just fine. I don't know why this just automatically plays. Oh, here's the girl.
That's okay with you, real quick. Take me, let's do it.
Yeah, he can't help you. She got up there, she said, help. That's nuts. This man out here like, I'm really talking to the camera.
I mean, part of me feels bad for the guy. Like, he's trying to do his job. He doesn't know if this girl's like drunk and acting like a fool, and like they're dead. Is that some sort of euphemism for something? But all right, I'm gonna turn this off. This just auto plays and it's driving me nuts. But But at the same time, you think he would be able to tell his through the headset, like, hey, I got this girl barking about people dead. Can you get security to check it out? you know?
Yeah, something.
But
But then today I logged into Reddit and saw videos at a Slipknot concert where they like helped a guy in a wheelchair in a mosh pit. And I was like, see, isn't that nice? That's how you're supposed to throw down at a concert.
yeah.
When you help the guy in the wheelchair in the mosh pit.
Speaking of
That's the solidarity I'm talking about.
speaking of Slipknot, I saw a post somebody put they were at a Slipknot show. I want to say in LA, and it said Corey before the song said, "Just want to know everybody's welcome, inclusive, all races, da 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 da," and then went into the song "People Equal Shit."
They do equal shit. Shay said Dave Grohl stopped his show and kicked a dude out for fighting because he's amazing. That happens a lot at rock shows. I've heard of a lot of artists who do that.
Yeah, I don't get the whole like he tried to steal my shoe. It's like, first of all, you're going into the state, you're going into the crowd. You run that
Right.
risk. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously that's not, the proper behavior to steal people's clothing who jump into the crowd, even if they are a multimillionaire. But
maybe he didn't try to steal a shoe. Maybe he was trying to like push him toward the next person, and his shoe came. Whatever. I doubt your shoes are tightly laced. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and
I just-
also he's probably got a couple pair backstage. Tentative Orc said we're all equally shit. Well, we are people, so we are,
Yes.
in fact, shit.
Just the fucking worst.
Yeah, why would you wear shoes while crowd surfing? Like, if you're going to crowd surf, take your shoes off and hold them in your hand. Yay!
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it.
But back to that video of the people storming the gates to get in. I've been to a lot of festivals and concerts. I've never seen anything like that.
I have been. Shay said, "I wonder if the Island Boys were there." I hope y'all saw the Facebook post that I shared on our Morning Moose Show Facebook page, because I laughed at that for about 5 minutes today. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to Firefly Music Festival, which was like a for real like camping for 4 days, music festival, LSD and ecstasy everywhere. The only time, and Moose is going to be like, Nadia, you're so annoying. The only time I ran into a like concert venue was when I stood in line for like 3 hours before the doors opened, for the grounds opened, so I could run to the stage where Third Eye Blind was playing. And so I sprinted my ass over there. But that was the first time I ever heard 21 Pilots, because 21 Pilots was on before them. And everybody was super hyped that I was from Illinois, because Delaware was like a 16-hour drive. And the guy next to me found out I was from Illinois, and I'm in this massive crowd by myself. I don't know anybody. I'm fucking sweating. It's gross. They don't allow water into the grounds. You have to buy the water. So I'm dehydrated as shit because I've been standing here for 9 hours. And the guy was like, "Wait, you're from Illinois?" And he was like, "Hey, this one's from Illinois." So they all just like pushed me to the front of the stage. And there I went into the front. That was that. The guy next to me told me I was too fat to crowd surf though. So so they picked up this skinny blonde girl and sat her instead.
You can't be too fat to crowd surf.
I was too fat to crowd. They were like picking up all these girls, and the guy just looked at me and he was like, "No."
Oh shit.
I was like, "All right."
Well, it's like
Okay.
the whole point of crowd surfing is anybody can go up there. I've seen fat tubbo dudes get, crowd surf. It's all a matter of the many helping the one.
It's because it's funny when it's fat guys, but apparently it's gross when it's, and I'm not even fat.
Maybe he looked at you and saw that, she's the type that ain't gonna flash her boobs when she's up there.
She looks like she might be here strictly on business. So
When you're a girl and
said,
huh?
Nope, no free feels, folks. That's what Shay said.
I'm glad Shay brought that up. That was literally what I was going to bring up. If you're a chick and you're going crowd surfing, what's your guess's probability that you're going to get felt up?
I mean, you're going to get felt up regardless, whether if it's an intentional thing or not, because people have to grab your butt to like push you
Well,
forward.
that's what I mean.
Stuff.
But I mean like extra. There's
know.
holding your butt and your back to get you going. Yeah, okay. But then there's like, hand between the crotch or grabbing the boobs. That's
Well,
what I'm
they have
talking
to reach
about.
up to grab the boobs. But yeah, that's one of my biggest fears with crowd surfing is that I accidentally end up with a finger in my ass, and I'm really just not trying to risk that.
That should be on a t-shirt.
I don't want a finger in my butt.